Hello everyone, and today we will do some exercises on the chest and the lower body, some stretching, and let's start. Just stand still, your legs straight, and you keep your belly inside, your shoulder blades down, and chest is open. Don't bend your waist, the hips are rolled in, and we stand still and strong, and at the same time relaxed, and we take a deep breath and exhale, and taking a deep breath and exhale. All right, and taking one more time, deep breath and exhale, and the last time, taking deep breath and exhale. Okay, and roll our shoulders back, up and back, up and back, up and back. And that's it, and to the front, up and forward, up and forward, up and forward, up and forward, and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, move the hands up, and one hand pushes the other out. Open the chest, making the slow and nice twist, stretching the chest. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, move the hands to the sides, and we lean to the left side, and the other hand follows, stretching the whole oblique and opening the chest. Don't bend into diagonal, it's just straight to the side. Okay, and open and back, and again shifting the whole core to the side, and the other hand follows. Yes, I'm standing here, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, relax, belly inside, and again to the left, and close, 2, 3, 4, and back to the position, 2, 3, 4, and shift, 2, 3, 4, and close, 2, 3, 4, and open, 2, 3, 4, and back. Okay, and put the hands down, and again raise them through the front up, the palms together, and we move from one side to another side with a small amplitude, and each time the amplitude is getting a little bit bigger. The shoulders down, the belly inside, and we're warming up our spine. Yes. Okay. Engage your core, engage your abdominal muscles, belly inside, hips also inside. So we do carefully, no hurt. Okay. And now we bend into the side through diagonal in front, moving to the back. And we'll do 4 circles. And 4. Okay, and the other direction. Bending to other side. Shoulders down. Remember, engage your core when you're up. Okay. And the last one. Great. Okay. And put the hands down. And now we move the hips, warming up our joints to the right. 3 and 4 and back, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Great. And let's warm up the hips a little bit. So we moving the whole weight on one leg and keeping lifting up the other one and rotating the hip, keeping the balance. 2 and 3 and 4 and inside, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and other leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and inside, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, great. So now we're coming down on the floor. Yes, okay, and we sit in Turkish position. Whatever leg is in front. So we move first forward, slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, and stretch in the back. Your hips are on the floor and your fingers drive forward, down and forward. And with each exhale, we're going more down with our belly. And down. And more down. And exhale and going down. Okay. Lifting up the core and moving towards the left side and stretching the right hand. And when we do that, try to bring the shoulder down. So you strive with your hand forward and bring the shoulder down. Keep the hip on the floor. Okay. And you stretch the shoulder blade. And breathe. Okay. Lifting up the core. Change the legs. Now the other leg in front. And we slowly move forward. And breathe. And with each exhale, we are going even more down. Hips on the floor. And one more time. And moving up. Turning the core into diagonal and stretching the other hand. Keeping the hip, the opposite hip on the floor. And striving with the left hand towards the diagonal. And now we a little bit move the shoulder. We kind of rotate it down. Okay. Stretching the shoulder blades. Okay, beautiful. And walking up. Okay, now we move the hips, the legs into this 44 position, and we bend into one side, opening the chest and through the center to the other side, stretching the lower back through the center to one side and through the center to the other side. Okay, and two more. All right, and come back in the middle. And now the opposite arm, you bend towards the knee, and your left arm is on the left ankle, and you're stretching in the shoulder blades, closing, and now you're stretching to diagonal, and again you're closing with the other hand, and you're stretching to diagonal. Okay, once again. And the last time. All right. Okay. Put the hand on the mat, and you stretch the leg which is in your back, and you move your hip so your knee is in the middle of the chest. So your knee is in the middle of the chest, okay? Okay, and here you move your hip inside. So you must feel a nice stretching of the glute. All right. You can still stay with the other hip on the floor, or you can lift it up a little bit. And going down, laying with your belly on the inner thigh. Okay, and to make it even more, the stretching even more, even better, even longer, just straighten your hand and make a long line from the very fingers, from the top of the fingers on the arm to the fingers on the leg. And relax here, feeling nice and smooth stretch of the glute. All right, and lifting up, put the arms on the mat, the core up, bend the knee, and we change the sides. Okay. And now we're bending again to the side, through the center to the other side, through the center to one side, and through the center to the other side. Okay, once again. And the last time. Okay, and put the arms down. Now we're closing, and we're turning and do the stretching. Lifting up the core and arm and closing, stretching to the other side. And to the opposite direction, diagonal. Stretching the whole arm and the shoulder blade and oblique. All right, and the last one. Okay, coming back into the center, and now we're turning towards the side and straightening the leg in the back, moving the knee in between in the center of the chest, and we're coming down with your chest, with your belly onto the inner thigh. Okay, down here, feeling the nice stretch of the glute, the hip of the leg which is straightened back. You need to turn it in, roll it in. Okay, so don't sit like this. Okay, and now we're straightening the hand to make even bigger extension. From the fingers to the toe, big line. Okay, and put the hands back and up, and now we move on the knee into the beast position. Okay, now put the left leg in front. Okay, and make sure that your knee is above the heel. Try to bring your hips down. Yeah, if you cannot reach the floor, you can put some bricks or some books, something here, okay, under your palms. All right, and now we just move the hips around, just warm them up in any direction, as much as you want. All right. Great. Okay, now we stay here and move the hand inside of the feet. Here we open the chest forward, looking forward, and at the same time try to bring your hips down. So feel how your ellipsoid muscle is stretching, engaging hip flexors, and the belly is inside. Open the chest. Shoulders are down, shoulder blades down, stretching our psoas muscle, very important one. Okay, now we relax, release, and we're coming down, if you can, on the elbows here. And stay for another 10 seconds. Okay. Now, if you are confident, you can still be on the elbows, or you can lift yourself up again on the palms. And the next one we need to do is to put the feet on the toe and to lift the knee up. And we move forward and back and forward and back and forward. And remember, if you and forward and back, and if you are on the knee, you do the same on the knee. It just larger, bigger stretching and extension of the inner thigh. Okay. Or the other modification, you stand here. Slowly move forward and back and the last one forward and back. Okay, put the knee down and the feet also down, and move slowly the hips back. Okay, put the arms on the both sides of the foot, and you bring your hips back and the feet goes, the toes goes up. We put our belly on the quad, and make sure that we are bending with the strong and straight back. Okay. If your flexibility allows you to go further, you can stretch further. So your hips driving back and your knees drives forward. And your belly is very close to the quad. The first thing which actually comes down when we are bending in this position. The belly goes to the quad. Okay, nice. Okay, come back on the palms and bring the leg back. And now we bring the other leg forward. I will change the position, so I will be facing you. And we bring the right leg forward. Okay, and make sure your knee is above the heel, and you sit in the long lunge. Okay, all right. And here we move our hips into the different direction. Slowly feeling how the joints are moving and warming up. Right. All right. So now we bring the hand inside of the feet, and we open the chest and bring the hips down. Open the chest. Nice. Okay, and standing, feeling how our psoas muscles stretching. Shoulders down, belly inside. Okay, and release and come down on the elbows. Feeling nice stretch of the inner thighs. Great. So now either we stay, the more advanced version, we stay on the elbows, or the modification, we stay, we come again on the palms, put the feet on the toe, lift the knee up, and we move forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and back. Try to keep your core straight, belly is inside. Engage your abdominal muscles when doing this exercise. And forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and back. Okay, now put the knee down and the foot. And bring the hand again on the both sides of the foot, and slowly move your hips back, lifting up the toes, making the flex in the foot, and we're striving with the straight back. The hips are on the same level, yeah? So we don't lift up the right hip, it's on the same level. and the back is straight and the belly strives towards the quad. Okay, and a little bit more, striving forward, straightening and stretching the hamstring and the back, shoulders down. Okay, beautiful. Come back in the beast position and we move the hips down and we relax. All right, and one more stretch. We move again the leg in front and we turn the knee to the back and we slowly move to the center. So now the feet, you turn the feet in and you stretch your feet to the side. Okay, so make sure your knee is on the same line with the foot. All right, and here you can stay on the palms. Make sure your palms above under the shoulders, or you come down on the shoulders. All right, and now we feel nice stretch of the inner thigh. And here we can move forward and back and 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 forward and back, and stay in the middle for a little bit more. Feeling nice stretch of the inner thigh. And one more thing, make sure your leg in the back, it either flex or you make it point or flex. Okay. All right, lift yourself up on the palms and you slowly, with engaging your belly and the core, you put the legs together. All right, now we do the same for the other side. So we bring the leg forward and turn the knee and move to the center. Okay, turn the feet inside and slide with your foot to the side. Okay. Make flex in the leg which is on the knee, and you can stay here, the belly is inside, or you come down on the elbows. Right, okay, and move back and forward and back and forward and back and forward and back and forward, and stay in the center a little bit more. Relax. Nice and pleasant stretch. We're enjoying it. All right, and come up on the arms and slowly move your leg towards the other one. We bring the hips down on the floor and again we put into the Turkish seat, and we bend into one side, through the center to the other side, and through the center, and once again to the other side. All right, and come back in the center and take a deep breath and exhale, and one more time and exhale, and one more time and exhale, and the last one, deep inhale and deep exhale. And put the arms on the knees and move to different sides. Absolutely free move. Okay, and we finished. Thank you so much.